gets power. Okay? And there are 13 states. North Carolina, there is Virginia, there's New Jersey, there is Georgia, there is New York, and several other states. What the Virginia plan and the New Jersey plan are all about is who gets this power. Does Virginia get half this power and all the other states get a little bit? No. Is power divided up equally between all the states? Okay? But, like, Rhode Island and New Jersey have, like, 10,000 people at this point. Virginia has over 1 million. How is that fair to Virginia if the power is divided equally? That's a question. Someone can raise their hands and answer that question. We're tracking Walter.
You can do like one vote per like a certain amount. Like one vote per like a certain amount of people. Yeah.
So Walter, what you are describing is the Virginia plan. It's if you have based on a certain amount of people, you get that one vote. So Walter, that's an excellent description of the Virginia plan. It's one vote per a certain amount of people. The New Jersey plan is what? What is the New Jersey plan? If the Virginia plan is one vote per a certain amount of people, what is the New Jersey plan? I get that big time people referring back to their reading that they did, they reviewed over the weekend. Destiny. What's that? 2. Why are you saying 2? Why does 2 matter? You're on the right track. Speaking of track. What's that? Yeah. So I asked what the New Jersey plan was. And your enigmatic answer that you gave me, eyes back up here.
No, I thought the question was how many was in New Jersey? If it's on the one vote for the Virginia plan, how many was for
Walter, what's the Virginia plan?
It said that like one vote per like a certain amount of people.
Certain amount of people. Destiny. Why you said 2, and I was back up here because I want to explain this one more time, then we're going to get to student descriptions. Is that every state has equal power. Every state has equal power. Every state sends 2 representatives. That's what you were thinking about, Destiny.
Oh,
Is
yes.
that every state has 2. It doesn't matter if you are a tiny state like Rhode Island, 2 senators. A large state like Virginia, 2 senators. A really populous state like Pennsylvania. How many senators? 2. Power is divided equally. We're going to get a few questions because I know Shalik had a question, and we're going to then move into an activity for you guys to practice this. Question, Shalik.
Alright, you know we just said we had 2 people from the state, so when they choose the governor.
So we're talking about people. Brianna, did you hear Shalik's question?
No, I didn't. He wasn't.
Okay. Be sure you're be sure you're tracking, and Shalik say it nice and loud.
Oh, you know we usually only have 2 senators. So did you choose the governor or somebody else?
Okay. This group of people that we're talking about senators, they don't choose the governor, but they get to make the laws for the entire country. What we're talking about right now is the national legislature. Danae, what's the national legislature? That's the New Jersey plan, was when the power in the national legislature is even between the states. What is the national legislature? Camilla, give it a shot.
Oh, the national legislature.
Mm-hmm. So that's legislature, people that make laws. Kiana, pick your hand up. Thank you, man. That's the legislature. What is national? Kiego. What is national?
You talking about national legislature?
Yeah.
It means making the laws for the country. Making the laws for the country.
For the entire country, okay? Not just one state. Buzz in the back of the room, stop. Walter.
Oh yeah, you said something about like two per two votes per
Per state.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like California, I know they probably have like a lot of votes, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got like a whole bunch of people. So it's like, well, like one vote equals like. Hold on, you said Virginia had like 1 million people, right?
Yes.
So it's like one vote per 1 million people, something like that. So like Virginia probably had 3.
Brianna, you're not obviously not focused on Walter speaking right now, and you're distracting me as well. Sorry, Walter, that she's distracting me. Walter brings up a really good point. He's basically asking how many representatives California would get, right? Because they have 1 million people. The short answer is California has 53 representatives in the House of Representatives, which was based on the Virginia plan. And just like every other state, they have 2 senators in the Senate, because that's based on the New Jersey plan. Thank you, Quizziati, for your really strong focus demonstrating that grit. Thank you, Abigail. You may not be there yet, but that's why we're learning this, so we understand how Congress is working. Paul, question.
So
We're tracking Paul.
like saying that, this is Virginia, this class, right? And then you choose like 2 senators,
2 senators.
and the rest of us are citizens, so we have to vote for either one.
So yeah, you would select the 2 people, and those would be the senators. Also, there would be districts. This would be a district. They would select 1 person for the House of Representatives. This group would select 1 person for the House of Representatives. This group would select 1 person from the House of Representatives. Maybe there's a classroom. Maybe if we're talking about there's a really small 5th grade classroom that only has 10 people in it. They would get how many senators? Show me. Don't shout out. Show me. How many, Christian? There we go. Guys, put your hands down. I said 50. This is what I'm talking about. The grid. There's 60% of people that are listening, following, and engaged right now. It's bringing down the rest of the class if you're not one of those people. That's what, and now I had to stop because I had to address that because it's a problem. I'm not going to let it go. And now we're losing more time when we're going slow because I lost the train of thought because people chose not to participate. There's 2 senators from every state. What I want you to do is you are going to be playing the roles of a delegate or a representative from New Jersey and Virginia. Thank you for the track, Selena and Lee. You're going to be explaining your plan for representation to your partner, Mr. Robinson, and why your plan is better. We're going to start off with the Virginia plan, and then we're going to be switching to the New Jersey plan. Destiny, you can rejoin the class. As you're explaining this, like, hold your partner accountable. If they do not do a good job of explaining it, like, push them for more information. I'm going to be coming around the room and listening in on your conversations. Please refer back to your reading if you are not sure about these. Go ahead and flip over your card. Once you flip that over, please push that to the front of your desk and do not touch it, so I know which representation, which state, which side you are. So just like Raquel and Paul's desk is set up, and Abigail and Terry's, like that's how it needs to be set up. My delegates from Virginia, you may start explaining your plan now. You're explaining your plan. Okay, go ahead and end your conversations. Jeanette, please sit up. Justin, what is the Virginia plan? We're tracking Justin.
I said the Virginia plan was gonna, hold up.
Justin, you should have just explained.
Oh, I did.
Okay.
I don't know if it's right, but I did.
Was he right, Brianna? Was he right?
Yes, sir. You're
Okay.
right.
Okay.
Yeah, you were.
Oh, I said when like citizen they vote for representative.
Okay. How many representatives does each state get? How many does Justin? Go ahead and call on someone else. How many representatives does each state get?
They get 2.
Is he correct, Quiziate? Yes? So Quiziate agrees with me. I see some hands going up though, the students that may not be agreeing. Alyssa, what do you think?
I think it's wrong because the Virginia plan says that you should have a certain amount of representatives based on how many